What's up, beautiful people? In this video we'll be talking all about fertilizers and the fertilizers you should use for your raised beds as opposed to the fertilizers you should use for your grow bags or your 5-gallon buckets. Let's get into it. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses. 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 How y'all doing, great people? It's me, Ricky Jones Jr. You're back again for yet another wonderful video. And in this video, this is going to help you all, for all those that have been asking me questions about fertilizers, which fertilizer to use, how should we use the fertilizers, what about 5-gallon buckets, what about grow bags, what about raised beds. Well, this video is for you. And I would like to say, if you have any questions that you need for me to answer, please feel free. If not, comment in the comments. Find me on Instagram, and I am definitely more likely to answer you there because I don't have as much traffic there as I do here on the channel. But nonetheless, I want to answer your questions. So let's go ahead and get into this one. All right, great people. So as y'all see, I'm representing LSU. Go Tigers! But nonetheless, yeah, that's neither here nor there. However, what I do want to talk about are the fertilizers that I use. So coming from this side to this, we have the bone meal, we have the sustain, we have the blood meal, and we have the fish fertilizer, which I'll put links down below to these in the description. Now, I'm not being paid for advertisement. However, one day I will be sponsored by these great people and be able to use their products and things like that. So, hey, put it out there. Whenever you all see this video, find me. I'm your guy, okay? I can help shift things. But nonetheless, hey, we're here. So what I do want to talk about are the various uses and ways in which you want to use your fertilizers. For those that know me, know that I am transitioning into growing more so in grow bags. Being perfectly honest, because it's the way to go. It's the way of the future, and I believe it's a way that you can start growing wherever you are, take your garden to wherever you are going, as well as learn from the various ways of gardening in a particular grow bag. You can grow whatever you want, from herbs, vegetables, fruits, right, all the way to fruit trees and grow bags. Okay, so more than anything, I use these fertilizers, and I'm gonna put this one down first, because these are granular fertilizer. Okay, and so the difference between these and what I will talk about, which is a soluble fertilizer, is that these granular fertilizers are like little beads, little pellets and things like that. So I can even show you what's going on. But more than anything, why this is more ideal for your grow bags is because, so boom, this is what it looks like inside. So there's little beads, little granulars, right? But more than anything, you want to use these for your grow bags and your 5-gallon buckets. More than anything, because when you water your grow bags and your 5-gallon buckets, the water just whoosh goes to the bottom, right? And so let me just go ahead and bring this up. Your fish fertilizer, it's cool, right? Because I mean, it's good for your plants. However, it's just gonna wash through. Now, we did do a self-wicking container where the water will be held and nutrients then will be able to go back into the grow bag. So that is beneficial for that, which I already did a video on that. Boom, I'll put it down below as well. But that is a way to catch the water, right? So boom, boom, boom. However, if you don't have that system already set up and your water just flows through at the bottom, which it will with your grow bags and your 5-gallon buckets, which is why you want to water them more than if you're growing in raised beds. However, as it pertains to fertilizers, these granulars being within your soil, right? So when you fertilize with these, you want to just, you know, loosen up the soil, the topsoil, that is, just, you know, very lightly, very loosely, because you don't want to disturb the roots, and you want to put the fertilizer there. And so then you can cover it back up, and you can water occasionally or as you usually would. However, the granulars are slow releasing fertilizers. Okay, so what does that mean? Two things. It means that it's going to stay within the soil. You don't have to worry about it washing through, washing out, or ending up in the ground as you will with you water and things like that. But then also, it's slow releasing, slow reacting, so it releases, it fertilizes, it gives nutrients to your roots of your plants in dosage, right? It's not all at once, it's not like a quick fix, but it's a slow release, right? Just think of like different capsules and things that we take as far as pills and things like that. The pills, there's different kind of pills, right? And so the ones that are like the regular pill, you take it and it's slow releasing, as opposed to your liquid scenarios that you can take and boom shakalaka, I feel like boo, or even injection shots, right? I feel it, it's like I'm juiced up. I don't know what you just took a shot of, but more than anything, it's the difference, right? So slow releasing, as well as it stays within your soil. And so there are different forms of fertilizers. I always love the Sustain, use the Sustain. It's an organic product, but it's a 464. 464, and those numbers mean things, right? It's not just numbers on the bag, but this is your nitrogen, then it's your potassium, and then it's your phosphorus, right? And so all those different things do different things for your plants, for your garden, for your vegetables, okay? And so this one is a well-rounded go-to. Hey, you get the nutrients that you need for your plants, and you can feel comfortable about it because it's organic, right? Your bone meal is more heavy. I can show you on the side, but it's a 412-0, right? And so that being more heavy in your phosphate or your phosphorus, and that is very beneficial for, you know, with your blooming and things like that. And so your roots and your blooms, right? And so that is very good for your tomatoes, for your bell peppers, for your peas, for your loofah plant. I'm just thinking of different things that I've even grown that blooms and flowers. Those are good for it, which is why I have flowers and things on the front. So that is beneficial for those. And then you have your bone meal. Your bone meal is a 1200, and so that means it's more heavy on the nitrogen side. And so where fish fertilizer is very beneficial with 511, boom, there it is, 511, which is more heavier on your nitrogen, which is very beneficial for your collards, your kale, your leafy greens, your all brassica family, right? But then also your broccoli, your cauliflower, and things like that. This is beneficial, as well as your blood meal. And so this is a great alternative if you, let me just bring it a little bit closer so you can see it. Boom, boom, boom. And let me show you the numbers. Boom, there you see it, 1200. But anyway, this is beneficial when you have grow bags and containers and you are gardening in those bad boys. And so this will allow the blood meal, that is, allow for the nitrogen to be slowly released in it. So will you see immediate results? No. But will you see defined results? Yes. And you will see them over the duration of your growing season. So doing these type granular, as far as fertilizers, you don't have to do it as often, but when you do it, you will see significant growth as in the time of the growing season, right? And so, I mean, people ask how often you should do it as well. That's another question. I say 4 times a year, right? That may be too much. At the end of the day, I don't know. It's organic, right? And so it's okay. You're not going to burn your roots. You're not going to burn your leaves. You're not going to burn your plant. You're not going to kill your plant. More than anything, you're just going to feed your plant. And so, hey, 4 times a year is what I like to do. Even when I plant new seedlings, I like to sprinkle down my fertilizer as well. And like I said, for those that do know and have been following the channel, I have been putting together a miracle soil. That's what I'm going to call it. I don't know. Maybe I can't because of Miracle Grow. But anyway, I'll find on a name. We'll come up with a name. But in that name, whatever that name is, the soil will have nutrients, these fertilizers in it, because you do want to have it already there so that it will cultivate a soil that is beneficial and ready for growth, okay? And that's what it's all about. Having the right environment for your plants will yield the right results for your body. But anyway, yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Granular are ideal for your grow bags and your 5-gallon buckets or your container growing. Your soluble, the ones that you have to mix with water, or in other words, those are good for your raised beds, because your raised beds will be water, but then it will hold the water there, right? And so it will stay contained. You don't have to worry about it just running off and not being able to benefit what you are actually watering. But this is the only one I use, truth be told, as far as like ones that you have to mix with water, largely because my growth is in grow bags and 5-gallon buckets. And I will say you can use these granular fertilizers for your raised beds and your in-ground gardening as well. So if you want to just skip a step, just get these. However, the fish fertilizer works great. It stinks, but it works great. And so these are different fertilizers that I do recommend, why I recommend them, and how I would recommend for you to use them. So I'm gonna say grow with it, grow for it. You see, I use the grow terms because we are growing, y'all. We are gardening in the garden. This year, 2022, is going to be fabulous for us in our garden, and we're going to do the necessary steps to make sure we have a growing, productive, and healthy garden so that we can have a growing, productive, and healthy family. or you if you're an individual that's doing it for yourself, okay? Boom! So with that said, great people, have a fabtabulous day. Have a great day. Do something great in the garden for yourself, for your belly, because it will help you in the long run. And with that being said, I love you all. I appreciate you all. Know that if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can let me know in the comment section down below, or you can reach out to me on Instagram. Go check out the website, gardenwithmellc.com, and I look forward to working with you later. And remember, you don't have to garden by yourself. Why? Because you can always garden with me. Till next time, peace.